and welcome back to TFS Plays Vampyr. I'm Blood Drunk Lanny.
I'm Grant, the vampire from Brooklyn. Apparently that's a movie.
Hi, unaware. I don't think I've seen that one. So I guess we'll just leave him there. He'll feel better in a little bit. Go feast on his sister or something. I don't know. Where are we going?
Oh shit, Vampire from Brooklyn apparently stars Eddie Murphy? Maybe I need to look into this.
Actually, that sounds familiar, now that you mention it. Kind of in the same way that, like, So You Married an Axe Murderer or something like that, or I'm Dating an Axe Murderer. Like that old Mike Myers movie, like, fresh out of Wayne's World or whatever.
Do we have negative experience points?
Yes. We gave him 3,000 of them.
Turn him.
Yeah, I am not entirely sure what's going to happen when we rest. If we rest. So yeah, we're forming our own Ascalon club.
See, that's what we do. We got kicked out of the other vampire club, so we're like, well, then we'll just make our own.
Yeah, we're making our own vampire club. I got a priest. I got a doctor. The lady seems pretty nice. I guess we'll let her in. We ain't discriminating here.
And then we just sit in this load screen.
Motherfucker goes all the way out into the desert, saves the goddamn Sand Ninja King.
Sand Ninja King president.
Like, granted, he's splitting that, what, 3 or 6 ways with
we got Guy's team there.
7 ways, because Neji, that's a 4-person team, though I would rarely ever count 10-10 as being a part of anything.
She's moral support.
She's like the worst character ever. Of any secondary character introduced in that show.
She is the most bland, for sure. Like, she does not...
There was a time skip, and she was the only person that did not change. She does the same shit.
What? She found a good look at 14.
She found a good look at 14, and then she decided, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with this summoning weapons from a scroll thing. That's working out for me. That's all I got, you know.
I'm trying to think of like a real-world equivalent to Naruto rescuing a president of a sovereign nation, essentially, and being like one of 7 people who helped out on this job, and still is like, oh no, I can't afford lunch next week or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I can't afford ramen. Can you pay for half? Just saved the... Like, okay, you know what? Let's pretend that maybe the Leaf doesn't pay for that mission. Maybe it's charged to the Sand, because that's how they do missions, right? They charge the people who...
And Gara's like, what? No, I thought we were giving each other friend prices. You did this for free. You did this for my safety.
Yeah, no, like, you did this for exposure. You're a real good ninja, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but...
You're still a Genin, man. I can't be paying you S-rank rates.
Yeah. But fucking, like...
You're a glorified part-time ninja.
Exactly. They're like assholes that live out in the sand, out in the desert. They decided to live in the desert.
Oh no, maybe they just have different currencies.
Yeah,
and the exchange rate is terrible.
Do they have no money? Is that why
5 million sand dollars is like 30 leaf cents?
Exactly. Is that why they're always like? Is that why they're like continuously going to war with the Leaf? Because like, oh man, they have resources and we live in the fucking desert. They choose to live there.
They kick out anyone who learns a water-style jutsu just in case he might accidentally fertilize some ground and create plant life. Get the fuck out! This is a desert!
What are you doing? Like, do they have exports? They have
sand.
They have a feudal lord that nobody ever sees.
Lots of glass.
Yeah, they're the world's producer in glass. They always mention like the feudal lords that are above like that like run the actual countries.
They're like the. So that's something that Naruto never really
embellishes on.
Like gets into is the fact that like
what is their country?
All we ever see are the ninja side of things. There's a whole mess of people who are not ninjas. Like a ninja is theoretically somewhat like a part of an exclusive club if you've got all these ninja powers.
Yeah, somebody that can use ninjutsu or taijutsu to the point
There's
where
theoretically a much bigger portion of the population that can't do that. And,
or just refuse to learn.
Yeah, or like does not put the effort into become a ninja.
And yet the people of the ninja village still have like regular fucking day jobs. Ino's family runs a flower shop.
It's locked.
It's because her family retired from the ninja biz.
Well, they fucking didn't. Her dad's like one of the best spec ops guys they
It's
have.
peace times.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan?
Oh, we were talking about Naruto. Decided to stop in.
What is it, my dear?
So get this, Lady Ashbury, you've
I'm
lived
afraid
forever.
it's
Why
not
is Naruto poor after rescuing the Kazekage?
I mean, imagine if I went out and rescued the, I don't know.
I rescued the King of Spain.
Yeah.
Spain would be indebted to me forever.
They'd give me lots of money, right? I wouldn't not be able to say afford ramen tomorrow.
You know what the King of Spain would probably do if me and my 6 friends saved his life? He'd be like, hey, I have 7 of the most beautiful houses in Spain for you.
To punish him? I fail to understand.
And have some
And
gold.
what is the source
Thank you
of
for
this
saving my
commentary
life.
in your voice?
Edgar
You saved me from these crazy people that were trying to rip out my soul.
It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
Although, now that I think about it,
Are you
technically
sure?
didn't they fail that
This is the
mission?
most
Because he did
terrible
die.
accusation of all.
He confessed everything.
Yeah, that's why they didn't get paid. Gara got off on a technicality.
Vampire blood to stop
Excuse me. According to the contract we drew up when we gave
Yeah,
you
you were
this
supposed to
rescue
bring me
mission,
back
it was
alive?
bring back Gara alive.
And, no, he's just fucking,
We
died.
have VHS video evidence of this old lady giving her life.
Glorious 4-3. I don't know who the fuck we're talking about. He's
Edgar's
stupid.
Same
behavior
aspect
was
ratio
beyond
as the tuning
He had
exams.
neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say, I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones.
Her pupils are
was it
so
not?
intense.
Yes.
It
That
looks like she has a
explains how
lazy
Doris
eye,
felt
either that or
first
like her
and how
right
she became
eyelid is just a little puffy.
She secretly visited
Or they're
her mother.
sticking out of her head.
Then we
It's
have
really
no
uncomfortable.
choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I'm real
I
curious.
have
Like,
one more
I don't
matter
know. Maybe it's
to
just
discuss with you.
it's easier cinematography or
Jones
something.
was
But whenever they've got like
primary
really
case
tight
study.
shots on character models in games like this,
Do you
I'm
know
always like,
what
you
a
need to be
healthy
really sure about your facial
Yeah.
technology if you're going to be having a shot like this.
Yeah, like, as much as I
It
might
was your
besmirch, like, the
blood
David
Edgar
Cage
used for
games,
his experiment
every time they do a
on
close-up on a
Harriet
person in those games, it's always like, you know what? This
Yeah,
is at the
no,
top.
you
This is
earned
at
this.
the top of its game for its time.
No,
I played Detroit Becoming Human. That shit's uncanny.
this can't be. Oh,
What the?
Elizabeth, are you all right?
no, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood...
Stay
I'll
away
be back
from
for
me.
a sequel,
Please.
Jonathan.
I swear I never was your
Wait,
enemy.
no!
Scream!
Elizabeth, that window was closed.
Yeah, she turns into a bat, flies into a closed window, just falls to the ground.
Oh, God.
Family Guy flops to the ground.
Save what we can. Well, that means turning everyone I know immortal.
Huh, where do they get these crazy ideas?
It's locked.
You know what would have been a great, like, I'm pretty certain that the book Dracula's in the public domain if they just put the entire book there.
Hey,
Maybe
you wanna-
it isn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
wanna read the
Universal
whole thing?
bought it. I don't know. Then we just have like a 3-episode long dramatic reading of Dracula.
Yeah.
You could play Renfield.
To be fair, I have never read the book proper. I've heard the story.
I've read the play, and I've seen the movie, which is based heavily off the play.
I would assume.
Huh, getting confirmation, Dracula is in fact public domain.
Yeah.
As is H.P. Lovecraft, but that dude was just really bad at doing any sort of legal filing, and he died poor.
Truly,
Like,
that was the great chaos beyond that he could see.
yeah, he was also like super racist.
Yes, very racist. That's something a lot of people who are big Lovecraft fans don't talk about.
You kind of glance over that when you're talking Lovecraft.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster.
What?
I think I know where to find.
Hi, guys. Don't just start introductions with stupid beasts. I can tell you that's rude, first of all.
The vampire hunters are just really misunderstood. They're just like, now look, here's the thing. These vampires, they're monsters and they're proud of it. So anytime we see them, we gotta yell, "Ah, you beast!" And that'll probably get them to spare us. It'll be great.
Yeah, a lot of us have been dying lately.
Leech is kind of like their buddy term. Like it's a, it's empowering. So just call him a leech, and he'll know we're one of the good ones.
Little do you know, it's like, it's our word. You're not allowed to do that now. We've taken that. You're not allowed to use the L word anymore. It is very offensive for your, kind to use it on us. And I mean your kind in the exact way you mean leech.
Boy, wait!
That's offensive, it is. Yeah, exactly. Come on, he was like on the fringe of that.
That last swing was a bit desperate, my guy.
Oh no. Sure is trying. I wish I could say I regretted eating everybody. But man, are we strong.
But boy, are we full.
Like, can you imagine if we were going through this and like I assume the enemies scale regardless of what you do?
Yeah.
Time has stopped, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Zawardo.
I was listening to somebody talk about JoJo's, and they're like, "Have you ever thought about that? Maybe Dio has a point with all this fuck the Joestars nonsense.
A little,
because he spends 100 years or whatever in the ocean, just trapped in a box. Comes out, is awake for like maybe a couple years tops, and that's like absolutely tops. He's like, and he spends that time cultivating a stand, building its power. Jotaro shows up and just goes, mine can do what yours does better. It
figures it out in the middle of trying not to die.
He's like, man, if that happened to me, I'd be fucking like, yeah, fuck the Joestars. They don't get none of them get what they deserve.
I mean, he gave himself a relatively honorable, send-off the first time around. I was like, you know what? No. My friend's killing himself to take me with him. I respect this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your body, though. We'll live at the bottom of the ocean for a bit. Just chill. I'll come back out later. Maybe, nobody else will deal with that. Also, they just fucking stop giving a shit about Hamon.
He fucking stole Jonathan's log legs and thought he got it all figured out.
We got a,
What do we make for the disaster?
A serum created by following the Tear of Angels recipe with insulin instead of garlic to enhance protection against disasters. Why would I want to produce this? Also, you need King Arthur's blood!
Well, alright. Where we find that? Who's got a King Arthur lying around?
Anybody got, some King Arthur that they aren't using? Just some leftovers, maybe in a doggy bag? It doesn't need to be the whole thing. Just a part of a King Arthur. Yeah, his saw is level 5. I haven't upgraded any of it, though. Let's see. If we have one that's all blood, I think I should do one that's, all damage. Just makes sense.
That's fair.
We still get some blood out of it. Bam. Okay. And then we had that shotgun in the hand as well, which we can... We need rivets. Specifically one rivet. Alright, there we go. Feel pretty good about that. Gather the ingredient. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Alright, I guess.
Oh, that's why
okay, good. There's one around here. It's behind the hospital. That way's the quicker way.
I motion to call the vampire who turned us our vamp sire.
Ooh, I like it. What if it was a lady? What would you call her?
Oh. Oh man, nothing's coming to
I
mind
cannot
that has like
use
an
garlic.
ire
There
sound.
may be a
Yeah, I'm trying to think
substitute.
like I'm trying to think like other words like sanguine.
Okay. Our sanguine.
Oh, sanguine. I like it.
Level 6. This fella's in the wrong neighborhood.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? He looks like he's just having a good time. I don't need to bother him. Yeah, my way's going this way anyway, so. He's just digging in a box. Dude, no. You don't want this. Just
I'm
chill.
trying to give you a chance, man.
No. Oh, my fucking God.
You did this to yourself.
Stop it.
Take a nap. Oh, good. I found some King Arthur's blood in
Just
this
some King Arthur
dumpster.
blood here in the garbage.
Who would throw away this perfectly good King Arthur's blood?
Just a nice little drop of King Arthur right there. Hey, guys, have you seen any King Arthur's blood? It's about yay color. No? Photography of a smiling, loving couple. A few words written on the back. Milton
Hungry
and Pippa
dogs?
forever. One of them is definitely dead.
For sure at this point.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item.
Wait, no, I don't think
Who?
we've eaten Nurse Hawkins.
Those two have hidden their affection.
Mr. Hooks is the mailman sales dude out front,
Okay.
I think, or the ambulance driver, I think is what he's supposed to be. But there aren't any roads to drive on at the moment, so... Find insulin in the morgue. Okay. So we just gotta go inside the morgue. I'm assuming it's still full
It's
of...
locked.
I must load my way in!
Imagine if you had to, like, load every room you walked into. Just every time you went through a door, there was like a, hold on, room's not ready yet.
I mean, if you buy into the fact that we live in a simulation, we do, like, any...
Yeah, but the loading is so fast, it doesn't even matter.
Any uninhabited room is not there.
Okay.
Which makes you wonder, like, if we are living in a simulation, you know, every single person is simulated. At like, where does that level end? Like, what designates, like, what is worth simulating? Like, are your animals, like your pets, simulated? If you are away, are they still existing?
My thought is, if we are in a simulation, the people running the simulation are on such a higher level than us. The idea that we will find a way to manipulate the simulation is, like, mind-boggling to me.
Oh yeah, I give up on that idea.
Because I feel like that's always, like, the unspoken end goal of the theory that we are in a simulation.
All right, that dude wasn't quite T-posing, he was X-posing. But I'll give it to him.
Doing jumping jacks.
Also, last time, this place was, like, infested with vampires. Good on you, bro.
I cleaned this place out, leech! Just exerting my dominance. Get out of my morgue.
Make me miss my blood fart jutsu. Alright, now if I were insulin, I probably wouldn't be in a morgue, first of all. It's kind of like the last place I'd put it.
You know what these corpses need? Some insulin.
Ah, this corpse had some gonorrhea. Better fix that up.
We can't let our corpses go bad.
Gotta get those sugar levels back up.
This corpse has diabetes. Dr. Reed's attacking the pillar. He's planning on bringing the ceiling down on us.
Okay, we'll back off and heal a little. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, come on, come on. It's me, Dr. Reed. Chill.
Back, Steven!
Bonesaw!
Hot, 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 hot.
Toasty! Oh, I can change them individually. I didn't even know that. Huh. I always thought it just swapped out the whole thing. I guess that's because I always swapped between,
like a two-handed thing. Clunk.
And the way that guy fell down, it actually looked like he was feeling pain. Felt a little bad for it. Nah, I don't feel bad anymore.
A moment for moment's over.
Alright, he exploded. What the fuck am I stuck on? Wall. It would appear. Hey guys, wanna come up here? It's neat. Nice shot. Didn't even make a sound.
Lots of stairs for a place you'd have to be dragging a lot of bodies around.
Yeah, not even a dumbwaiter. Figure that'd be like the best to have in the morgue. Give me your blood. This guy anything interesting? No? You guys know where the penicillin is around here? I just need it. Any of you have, like, you know, diabetes meds? Was that discovered yet? Oh, God, I thought I was about to load for a second. I was so scared.
Hello?
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
And it smells of insulin.
I need it. I swear, if he wanted to, like, he's strong enough, he could just Kratos his way through that trunk.
Oh, yeah.
Just punch straight down.
But he wasn't invited inside that safe.
You're right. If you don't have the key works as an invitation, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Having a key serves as an invite.
It's one of my favorite gags
Or
from What We
combination.
Do in the Shadows, that vampire movie I was telling you about. They're like, yes, we like to go out to the clubs to pick up girls, but we always need to be invited in. So they're like talking to a doorman. So would you like to invite us in? Just invite us inside. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. Just invite us in. Hey, do you have insulin, Thomas Elwood? You seem really low level for everything else out here. Yeah,
You got him.
he's dead. Rip Thomas Elwood. Got some opium. That's a
Alright.
plus. Wait, can I even touch that? Thomas's cross? Although I think they did mention, like, the cross has to be, like, held out as
Yeah.
a weapon.
Needs to be imbued with some faith.
Poor Mr. Elwood. Was I supposed to know you? Okay, craft encounter. This, yeah, there's no interior map, because that would be,
That would make too much sense.
It says it's above me and 40, like 30 some meters.
In 30 paces! I hope your legs are the exact same length as mine.
I guess I didn't have to come down here, maybe. Whoop. But hey, we're back up to negative 465 XP
Hey!
from that. Wasn't a bad decision.
Not 4 digits
Ooh,
anymore.
it's even further up. Haven't been up here yet. As proof by the people living. Oh, they were waiting to ambush. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Apparently the big monster man, Thomas whatever his name, was Horcroft's neighbor, the guy she was talking to.
Oh!
So yeah, fuck him. Good thing he's dead.
That asshole ruined a perfectly good relationship that could have existed. It's all his fault, really.
Yeah.
Leading her on. Letting her suckle upon his neck and some jerk.
Dr. Reed just starts slashing feverishly as he thinks about it. And that damn Thomas!
Fucking vamp cucked. Vampire breakups must be really awkward. Or violent.
Yeah. You'd probably, like, somewhere in your mind, you'd be like, well, we're both immortal. We're probably gonna see each other again sometime.
I should probably just move to another place.
Much more efficient than garlic against.
I feel like at that
blood-poisoning
point,
sepsis.
and
And
maybe
much
this
less
is a bit
dangerous for me.
cynical of me,
Thank
but
you,
I'd be like, if
Dr.
I'm immortal,
Rescue.
I'm like, all right, I don't have time to be mad at people anymore, because that grudge will have to literally last forever. If
Yeah,
it's gonna be
they'd
something
have
I
to do
keep up.
something spectacular, like ripping off my head and sending me to the bottom of the ocean.
That would probably make me upset at their whole bloodline.
Yeah, I'd probably be pretty mad about, like, you know, their grandchildren and great-grandchildren. But regardless, what would make you so mad that you'd hold a grudge for eternity? Let us know, and we'll see you guys next time on TFS Plays Vampyr.